Hey guys, what is up, and welcome to episode 5 of my Football Manager series where I am drafting. Well, I've drafted the best team I could, and yeah, got some matches happening this episode. Last time we got our Europa League campaign off to an excellent start. Santi Cazorla got a hat-trick as we beat Wolfsburg 5-0. However, the 2 games after that were not as good. Held to goalless draw by Aston Villa, and then getting knocked out of the Carabao Cup at home to Southampton to get our first ever defeat of the season. But hopefully we can turn that around. We only get a 2-day break, hence the title of the video, from when we lost to Southampton to our game against Brighton. Then we've got about a week before we face Sparta Prague in the Europa League, and then finally end off with a trip to Crystal Palace. So I'm hoping for 3 wins out of 3, but I also hope for 3 wins out of 3 last time, so who knows what will happen. Okay, Fabra and Alba working well together on the left-hand side. I mean, Fabra is basically only playing left-back because of injuries, and Jordi Alba having to play on the left wing, but that's interesting. I guess with that said, we'll focus our play down that side. Yeah, we're not trying to buy any players yet. Okay, so we'll get straight into the Brighton game then. Not too much of a break, as I said, from our last game. Let's go with this guy. So, we're going to make just the one change from the team that lost to Southampton, and it's going to be a start for Tahith Chong in the place of Carlos Fernandez, and Santi Cazorla will take his place in attacking midfield, as opposed to right wing where he started in the last game. And Brighton will line up with Ryan in goal, Duffy, Webster and Byrne at the back, Montoya and Bernardo as wing-backs, Moy and Proper in midfield, with Trossard and Gross supporting Morpay, with Button, Charlotto, Bissouma, Murray, Alzate, Bong and Jahanbakhsh, who recently scored that great goal against Chelsea, on the bench. And let's hope we can get back to winning ways. Especially at home. Got a lot to make up to our fans after that poor game against Southampton. Okay, Ryan with a free kick for Brighton, plays it to Duffy. First time to Bernardo. Gross, Proper. Goes long and looking for Gross, but Wan-Bissaka will get there first. Is Hummels back to Oblak. Laporte, Hummels, and Oblak again, calmly keeping possession. Oblak will probably have to go long now, and he does. And Jordi Alba will put Montoya under pressure. I think ex-Barcelona teammates, Alba and Montoya, head to head today. Alba gets it back from Fabra. Fabra again. Fabinho. Now Alba. Alba cuts inside, finds Rodriguez, but his shot is blocked and cleared. The attack, I think, is... I'm not sure if it's still continuing. Laporte goes for a very good switch and finds Chong on the right. And Chong wins the corner with his cross. I think this is his first start of the season, if I remember right. Rodriguez on the corner, and Toko Akambi wins the header, but it goes over the bar. Interesting to note, Lewis Dunk sitting on our bench, who we actually stole from Brighton at the start of this save. He'd probably be starting in Brighton's backline if he wasn't on our bench. Now we've got a free kick. Chance for James Rodriguez. It's a good effort, and Ryan forced to make a save to stop it flying into the top corner. Rodriguez scored in our defeat to Southampton, so he's on a little bit of form at the moment. Montoya heads the corner away, and Prepper put in a bit of a weird situation as to head it behind for a corner. Another chance for James. And, okay, the animation was a bit weird, but Ryan does catch the delivery. Okay, and the sooner we get a goal, the sooner my nerves can unsettle. But it's Brighton who have a throw after half an hour. Montoya to Trossard. Gets it back from Maupay, and he tries to give it to Maupay, but Fabra cuts it out and plays it back to Oblak. Oblak sends it long, and Webster gets there before Rodriguez. That's a great tackle though by Fabinho to get us going with Toko Akambi. Out wide for Alba. Alba floats across him. Bernardo misses it. Chong has it at the back post, but Bernardo blocks and clears it away. It's come out to Hummels. Down the line for Chong, but Chong was offside, so Brighton will have a free kick. Now Hummels to take a free kick for us to Wan-Bissaka. Switches it for Alba. Alba gets past Montoya easily and plays it low to Toko Akambi. He finds Cazorla in the box. Good save by Ryan. And Bernardo able to clear. Good couple of minutes spell for us. Yellow card for Bernardo, and James Rodriguez with a free kick in a good position, but the shot's blocked. It comes back to him. Plays it across, and Duffy gets it away. Chong there brought down by Maupay, or Trossard rather, and Trossard will get himself into the book as well. Now poor pass by Gross to give it to Toko Akambi in a good position for us. He plays it out wide to Chong. Chong floats across in. Montoya struggles to deal with it and eventually puts it behind for a corner. Chance for Rodriguez from the left-hand side this time. Duffy heads it away. Rodriguez has it back, puts another cross in. This time Bernardo heads it away. And Brighton might look to counter with Maupay on the run. And he's got away from his marker, but Fabra with a good recovery challenge. Now a long ball over the top by Rodriguez, and Toko Akambi through on goal, and Toko Akambi scores, but the flag had already gone up for offside, so it will not count. That's too bad for us, and Duffy's ball over the top now finds Montoya. Plays it across looking for Trossard, but well cut out by Cazorla. Laporte under a bit of pressure, plays it back to Oblak. Oblak finds Alba. Alba goes over the top, and Toko Akambi with another chance to score, And Ryan just about tips it wide of a post. He's making some good runs, Toko Ekambi, unlucky not to have scored. Rodriguez with the corner, Proper's header away as far as Chong, but loose ball is picked up by Ryan. Now Moy gets himself into the book as City take the lead at Newcastle thanks to Raheem Sterling. Maybe we'll have one last chance before the end of the half. Fabra's throw gets it back from Toko Ekambi. He gets it back from Fabinho and finds Rodriguez. Now Alba manages to come inside. Ball's kind of being bounced around a bit. Fabra's cross goes all the way to Wan-Bissaka on the other side. He gets it back from Chong. His cross headed away by Bernardo. Alba gets it back from Rodriguez. And he goes for goal, and Jordi Alba just wide of a far post. And it will be 0-0 at the break. And once again, we're struggling to score in the league. I mean, it feels like we've had a lot of chances, but really only 3 of them have been on target. So I'm not too happy with how we played in the first half. Good tackle again there. Fabra has been impressive to me so far this game. I don't know what his rating is like, but I'm happy with what I'm seeing from him so far. And now he'll take a throw in. He's given that one on cue straight to Trossard. Trossard finds Maupay, who turns past Laporte. And Maupay might have a chance here. Goes past Laporte again, but it's a poor effort, and luckily for us, it's straight at Oblak. Now Fabra with a throw, this time to our player, and he gets it back from Fabinho. Laporte to Alba. Fabinho, good ball. Chong's in a bit of space in the box, and Chong goes for goal. Tipped over by Ryan for a corner. Rodriguez will take it. Byrne heads it away. Fabinho brings it down. And he switches it all the way to Rodriguez. But that's a really good tackle by Gross. And Brighton deal with that. Now a yellow card for Webster and a dangerous free kick for Rodriguez. But too close to the goal and it comes off the wall. He puts a cross back in there. Webster heads it away. Gross brings down Chong. And we've got another free kick. A bit further out this time for Rodriguez. But will he still shoot? He does. And it goes just wide. So 4 players in the book for Brighton. We might do well to get one of them sent off. Fabra takes the throw to Toko Ekambi. And he goes for an early cross. And Chong first time. And what a goal by Tahith Chong. His first goal for the club. And it's an absolute screamer. Off of a cross from Toko Ekambi. I don't think he's even scored for United's first team in real life. But he's got one for Blizzard Gang. And on his first ever start for the club as well. Rodriguez now with a corner. Duffy heads it away. Comes out to Alba. Here is Rodriguez. Back to Alba. Cazorla now. To Chong. Finds Toko Ekambi. And the shot is blocked and goes out for a corner. The commentary said it was a save by Ryan, but that definitely looked like it came off a defender. Unless I'm missing that. Byrne heads away the corner from Rodriguez. Here's Chong again. But this time he loses out and Brighton can clear. And Alba wins it off Trossard. Now our first yellow card goes to Laporte. Okay, time's sort of running out, so the 2-day break from the loss to Southampton isn't affecting us too much, as we are dominating over this Brighton team so far, 19 shots to 4. Charlotto replaces Montoya as their first change. Brighton, though, have a corner and Gross will take it. Laporte's header away, and actually it's come to Santi Cazorla, and we can counter-attack. Quickly, let's line up a sub before, as Jordi Alba is looking a bit tired. I'm pretty sure we've played Fagundes before, but let's give this dude another chance. Diego Fagundes can come on for the last few minutes or so. It can't hurt us too much, surely. Anyway, let's carry on with our attack as Cazorla's gone all the way forward. The cross, Burn heads it away. Webster clears as far as Chong. Here's Cazorla. Back to Chong. Gets into the box and shoots, but it's deflected. And Gross's clearance comes off Cazorla, and he'll take the throw, I'm sure. Alzate now on for Trossard for Brighton. And finally, Glenn Murray replaces Morpé. 4 minutes added on. We have a throw. Fabra to Fagundes. Back to Fabra. To the third Fab, Fabinho. Well, Fagundes isn't really a Fab, and I'm not going to say what he is. Rodriguez, though, finds Toko Akambi from a tight angle, but it's just wide of the near post. Now Brighton corner, will be Gross to take it. Fagundes wins the header away, it's Bernardo. And his cross is blocked, it's another Brighton corner. Worrying times at the moment. Gross tries again. Hummels, though, with a header away. Charlotto goes for goal from distance, and it clips the top of the bar. A really good effort by Charlotto, and yeah, a real heart and mouth moment as Brighton were close to equalising. 1 second, guys. Şimdi 5 oldu. Daha gelmedi ama gelince yapacak sana galiba.
İnşallah nene. Sağ olun anneciğim. Siz ne yaparsınız şimdi?
Biz odadayız.
Ne yiyeceksiniz?
Buzlukta yaparız bir şey. Ben futbola gidiyorum bu gece. Ondan sonra yerim.
Gayenin de size.
Bir şey demedi ama iştedir, yoldadır, gelecek ve yapacak galiba.
Söyleyin İlhan da beklersin de geldiğinde. Ne zaman gelecek?
Galiba az sonra gelecek. Galiba yoldadır şimdi.
Tamam. Sağ ol evladım. Teşekkür ederim. Ben de oğlumla beklerim. Ne yemek var ne bir şey hiçbir şey.
Bırakmayacak seni, merak etme. Bırakmayacak seni, merak etme.
Tamam. Sağ ol evladım.
Sorry about that, guys. Delaying the dramatic finale to the game, but I just had something to do quickly. Never mind, hold on. Okay, guys, we're back, and I think that's going to be it for the interruptions. Sorry about that. We'll find out if we beat Brighton in just a few seconds. Looks like we may have one last chance, if anything, although don't know if I'd rather James Rodriguez would have kept it in the corner there, but looks like we're good. Yeah, I don't think All Black's going to lose us the game in the next few seconds, although you do wonder sometimes when a striker is running at the goalkeeper whether he'll have one of those rare mess ups, but no. We've got ourselves a win in the 3 points. It's a narrow win. Tahith Chong had to produce a stunner of a goal to get us the win. Very big moment for him. Man of the match as well. And meanwhile, Bernardo was their worst player on a 6.3. But yeah, it was a good performance. We deserved to win. Would have liked to have won by a bit more, but yeah, it wasn't a great performance. But we are 2 points off Man City at the top, who also won today thanks to Sterling goals. Of course, Tottenham and Liverpool do have the chance of passing us if they win their game this weekend. Let's give Chong some praise. That is his first start, isn't it? He has come off the bench. Yeah, he's come off the bench twice, but that was his first start. So fair play to the lad. Man, I love seeing Cold Trafford in headlines. Can't believe it took me so long to come up with that name. Hummel's doing the best in training. Laporte and Fabinho not too far behind. No one doing badly. That's nice to see. Okay, let's see what happens in the rest of the Premier League games. Okay, Villa beat Palace 1-0, Leicester beat Bournemouth 1-0, Norwich beating Chelsea 3-0, and they're in 5th at the moment. Not too bad, Norwich. Liverpool beating Sheffield United 3-1, so they go above us. Let's see if Tottenham will do the same. Of course, Southampton wouldn't do the same thing against us, or against Tottenham as they did against us. They lose 3-2 to Tottenham. Last minute, Danny Rose winner, although, of course, Southampton went down to 10 men. Nathan Redmond's on some pretty strong form at the moment. But yeah, we go down to 4th despite being unbeaten. Okay, unfit players can take the floor for the under-23s game. Okay, Burnley have beaten Arsenal 1-0 thanks to Jay Rodriguez. It's an interesting result. Wolves come back from behind to beat Watford. Wolves, surprisingly, that's their first win. Nice, Galatasaray beating Beşiktaş in the derby. That's what we'd love to see. Ooh, Laporte, bruised knee. Okay, 1 to 2 days isn't too bad. We'll deal with that. And Gareth Bale will be coming back very soon as well. Well, hopefully for the Sparta Prague game. And last Premier League game of the weekend, Everton beat West Ham thanks to a goal by Delph. Okay, let's watch the under-23s take on Sunderland, featuring 4 of our players. So Smith with the ball over the top finds Wyke, and Wyke sets up Leonard, and Leonard puts it in to give Sunderland the lead after 3 minutes. Matip to Rabi, back to Matip. Matip over the top finds Fagundes. Good control, but the shot is saved by Berge. Alim Öztürk clears. It's a name I recognise, Alim Öztürk. I think he played in Scottish football for a while. Didn't know he was at Sunderland now. Anyway, Chong finds Tony Cruz, who finishes in off the post to equalise. Now Alim Öztürk with a free kick. He goes long, and Leonard with a chance for his second, and he takes it to give Sunderland back the lead. Smith to Neil. Gets it back over the top again, and once again Leonard is through, and Leonard gets his hat-trick after just 35 minutes. Sunderland go 3-1 up. McCallany's header is straight to Connolly. Now Dunn plays it through, chance here for Slack, and Slack puts it wide. Slack in with the finish. Downey with a free kick for us. Header by Neil to Smith. And Gamble plays it through for Wyke. And Wyke's shot is saved by Downey. Tencel out to Rabi. Rabi from distance, good save by Berge. Fagundes, though, sneaks his way to the rebound, and he manages to score to pull it back to 3-2. But that's all we have. So 3-2 defeat there. Okay, Chong has been doing well in training. It's good to know. He's not rated very highly in this game, but he's done well recently. Gareth Bale managing to come second in the Player of the Month. Lacazette, 3 goals in 3 games, was able to take it. Though Bale had a pretty similar record, right? Yeah, 2 against Newcastle, 1 against Norwich. And he had to come off at half time against Villa, so young player of the month, and Chong's had come second in that one. Trent Alexander-Arnold winning that. And I've come third in the manager of the month because of that draw of Aston Villa. Unfortunately, I didn't win it. Jurgen Klopp can celebrate that, I suppose. Okay. Let's praise the form of Wan-Bissaka and Cazorla, who have been good recently. Wan-Bissaka a little under the radar. Cazorla, of course, picking up that hat-trick against Wolfsberger, most notably. Do I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka is deserving of a call-up? I'm obviously going to say yeah. Big up my player. Has he played for England in real life? I can't remember. I feel like he has been called up. I'm going to quickly search that, actually. No, he hasn't played for England. He has been called up, but he had to withdraw from the squad due to an injury. Okay. So, he's checking. Oh, and Gareth Southgate has actually agreed with me, and he has confirmed that he's one of the players he's looking at. Okay. Nothing's changed in the dynamics as we get ready to face Sparta Prague. Let's see, Fagundes doing well in training, although he's still not a very good player. But the guy tries. Let's give him some praise. Okay, we'll make Laporte a ball-playing defender since he prefers that, and Fabra can become a wing-back. Play more direct. I guess Toko Akambi does like to get in behind. Fair enough. Okay, I guess we'll downgrade some player roles then. Lloris is pretty much only a backup at this point, considering we have 3 world-class goalkeepers. Oblak and Navas as well. Laporte, just a regular starter. And Matip, even though he isn't even really a regular starter. Okay, international duty. Alba and Cazorla called up for Spain. Bale for Wales. Navas for Costa Rica and Oblak for Slovenia. Oh, Galatasaray managed to draw with Chelsea in the Champions League. Almost won it even, if it weren't for a late Kante equaliser. And yeah, we take on Sparta Prague, who drew with Malmo in their first group game. So we're 2 points ahead of them for now. And let's go with Richard Hartis. So 2 changes from the squad that beat Brighton. So Fabra drops to the bench. Jordi Alba moves back to left back, and Gareth Bale makes his comeback from injury on the left of midfield. And a straight swap up front sees Fernandez start instead of Toko Akambi. Chong gets to keep his place in the team after that winner against Brighton. Sparta Prague have got Nita in goal, Sacek, Stetina, Namoinesu, and Hanko at the back. Manjak and Travnik holding. Fridek in the middle. Plavsic and Ben Haim on the wings. That's not Tal, is it? No way, this dude's still about? Oh no, this is a different Tal Ben Haim. Wasn't there one that played for Chelsea? Anyway, and Tete up front. I remember when this guy was being linked with Galatasaray. And on the bench is Hecha, Hanusek, Moberg, Carlson, Kozak, Hasek, Lishka, and Torina. Okay, hopefully we'll make this 2 wins from 2. And more than 1 goal would be good to see as well. So we haven't won by more than 1 goal since the Wolfsberger game. Nice interception there by Chong straight away. Okay, Bale with a free kick on the left, whips it in, and Hummels at the back post gets his header horribly wrong, which is a shame because the goalkeeper had already committed to the ball and the net was open. But maybe the header looked more difficult than you see from this screen. Okay, direct football maybe not working as well so far. We'll go back to short passing. Now Wan-Bissaka with a throw to Carlos Fernandez. Now Chong does well, cuts inside, goes for goal, just over the bar. A man full of confidence so far is Tahith Chong. Tete, Plavsic tackled by Alba. Here's Laporte. Fabinho goes back to Oblak. Oblak to Cazorla. Wan-Bissaka and plenty of space on the right. Here's Chong. Gets past his man, and Chong, full of confidence at the moment, has done really well so far. Cazorla finds Wan-Bissaka in space. He plays it back to Chong. Chong cuts inside and shoots again. Tipped over by Nita for a corner. All our attacking play so far is going through Chong. Rodriguez will take the corner. Stetina heads it away. Chong able to keep it in. Plays it across. Fabinho with a flick on, but there's no one there. Ooh, pulled knee ligaments for Alba. That's not what you want to see. We're going to take him off straight away. No need to risk him in a Europa League group stage game. Guess Fabra's not going to get that much of a break after all. But meanwhile, Laporte's throw to Fernandez. Back to Laporte. Fabinho goes long. Sacek heads it away. Fridek. Sacek. Long ball over the top, and the gap left by Alba has given Plavsic a really good chance, but that's a really good save by Oblak for a corner. And there is the change as Fabra is brought on. Plavsic with a corner. And the ball falls to Sacek in the box, to Ben Haim on the edge. They don't opt not to shoot. Plavsic now floats in across. Laporte's headerways as far as Fridek. Shot blocked by Fabra. But Manjak back out to Travnik. And who's with him? Travnik into the middle finds Ben Haim. Straight at Oblak. And it's a bit of a warning for us. To be fair, that whole sequence of plays started because Alba was off the pitch, receiving treatment. Still, would rather have avoided it. Fridek gets his name in the book for Sparta Prague. Now throw in for us. Wan-Bissaka to Fabinho and back to Wan-Bissaka. Now Hummels. Over to Laporte. Now Rodriguez. Fabinho. Cazorla plays it through, and it's Carlos Fernandez now. Forced out wide. Plays it back to Chong. Chong's shot is blocked. Wan-Bissaka puts a cross back in there, but Sacek heads it away. Manjak now bringing it forward for them. Fabinho. Two solid challenges in a row there. Now Bale with a chance from a free kick. He's been quiet so far. And his free kick is blocked by the wall. Goes for the cross, but that's blocked as well, and we'll have a throw. 2 minutes left of the first half. And my main worry is with Jordi Alba at the moment. Hopefully his injury is not too serious. But 0-0 at the break. 0-0 in the other game as well. Wolfsburg and Malmo, which is good. So go out there and play for the fans. However, telling Chong there's no pressure, despite the fact that he's played so well recently. Okay, Sparta Prague throw. Hanko to Ben Haim. Back to Hanko. Sends that one down the line. It's a really good pass for Ben Haim, who is able to cut inside and might have a chance to shoot. He does, but it's a really, really poor effort. And he drags that closer to the corner flag than the goal. Now Bale with a free kick for us. Whips it in from the left. Good delivery. And Fernandez with the header just wide. Sacek's throw to Fridek. Back to Sacek. Goes long. Wan-Bissaka, but with an easy header to Cazorla. Now Chong. Brings it forward. And that's a lovely ball in behind. Chance for Carlos Fernandez. But the flag is up. It won't count. And I don't think they have VAR in the Europa League, so there's no chance at checking it. Ben Haim is booked for Sparta Prague. Yeah, that's a shame. That would have been a nice goal. Fernandez hasn't had too many chances in the team, so would have been good to get him a goal. Moberg Carlson replaces Ben Haim for Sparta Prague. And Wolfsberger have taken the lead against Malmo, as Sacek picks up an injury for him, and they go 2-0 up as well. Fabra now with a throw for us to Bale. Back to Fabra. Now Fabinho. Out to Bale, who's in space on the left. Cuts it back to Fabra on the edge of the box, and Fabra's cross. And this time Carlos Fernandez puts it in, and it will count. And we take the lead thanks to an unfamiliar combination of Fabra and Carlos Fernandez. But we'll take it. Hanusek now on for Sacek. Malmo have pulled one back against Wolfsberger as Kozak replaces Tete. Sparta Prague's last change. Alright, Chong, a bit tired out. You remember he played in the most recent under-23s match as well. So we'll give him a rest, and let's give our boy Fagundes another chance to shine. Okay, Wolfsberger go 3-1 up against Malmo, so it looks like they're going to take that win for sure. Rodriguez now with a corner. Kozak heads it away. Cazorla gets to the loose ball. And Rodriguez, the cross finds Fagundes at the back post. His cross is blocked and has come to Plavsic. Hopefully this isn't one of those counter-attacks. And it looks like it is. It's a lovely ball to find Moberg Carlson. And he gets the cross in. Wan-Bissaka. Thought that was going to be an own goal for a second, but he does clear it. Here is Hanusek with a shot from distance, but it's blocked and we get it clear. Namoy Nesu with a throw now to Plavsic. Good tackle by Fagundes, but it's come to Fridek. And he finds Moberg Carlson on the right, who keeps it in. But Bale takes it off him, and Bale charges forward on the counter. Don't think a man in a red shirt can catch him. But Bale eventually does stop. And the cross is blocked. Okay, I thought that was just Bale having a shot. But it will be a corner for us. Chance for James Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a corner. Stetina heads it away. It's come to Bale. Hummels, Wan-Bissaka. Bit of confusion there, but Hummels gets the ball. Wan-Bissaka, Cazorla, Fagundes. Okay, there's nothing happening there. But 1 minute to go. Prague throw. Fabinho though clears it away. James Rodriguez will win the ball. Fortunately for us, and I think that pass was meant for Fabra, but he takes it himself. That's a poor pass. After that, and now Moberg Carlson has it for Sparta Prague. His cross is blocked. Hanusek, his cross is blocked. Manjak out to Hanusek. Cross comes in. Laporte heads it away. Now Hanko with a cross back in there. Moberg Carlson unmarked at the far post. It's a great save by Oblak, but the flag is up anyway. It would have been offside. Bit of a nervy end to this game. We should be able to see out the last 10 seconds or so. Well, if we don't give the ball away like that, that is. But there it is, final whistle. It's not a convincing win like I would have liked, but we've got the 3 points. Carlos Fernandez getting the winner with 20 minutes left. Fabinho gets man of the match. Ben Haim and Tete were the worst rated of the game. So 2-1-0 win so far. Wolfsberger, I think, did eventually get the win against Malmo, so we're 3 points clear at the top after 2 games. Alba will be out for 2 or 3 weeks with pulled knee ligaments, which is not good. And Carlos Queiroz is there looking at James Rodriguez for his next Colombia squad. Isn't Fabra Colombian as well? Yeah, why aren't you looking at Fabra? He's done pretty well this season. And for those who don't know, Carlos Queiroz, ex-United assistant manager under Ferguson in the good old days. Okay, let's see what else has happened, if there's anything interesting. So yeah, there's Wolfsberger's win over Malmo. Wolves got a win as well. Arsenal beat Red Star. Disallowed goal controversy. Yeah, that did look a bit suspicious, that offside goal for Fernandez, the first one, but in the end it didn't matter too much. We got the win in the end. Fernandez still got his goal. Okay, Laporte and Lloris have been called up for France. And the Premier League starts as Bournemouth get a 1-0 win over Watford, taking themselves out of the drop zone for now. Training, Carlos Fernandes understandably was happy after he got his goal. Cruz, however, not so good. Oh, of course, Wan-Bissaka set to go back to Crystal Palace. Not as a transfer, I mean, playing against his old team. Roy Hodgson being a nice guy as always. Will play more attacking and play down the left again, even without Alba. Because if Bale's playing there, then, it's not too bad of a replacement. So Fabinho called up for Brazil, and yeah, Rodriguez and Fabra called up for Colombia. Can't remember if he's been called up in this save prior to that. Doesn't look like it. Or at least he hasn't played. So morale high at the moment after 2 wins on the trot. And Liverpool losing 2-1 at home to Tottenham. I guess one of those teams had to win, or a draw, I guess, would have been the preferred result. But we can go above Liverpool with a win against Palace. Tottenham coming from behind there. Some FA Cup action. Too early in the competition for me to care. Trossard getting a hat-trick as Brighton bounced back to beat Burnley. Chelsea losing yet again. First to Norwich 3-0 and then 2-0 at home to Sheffield United. Newly promoted teams doing them dirty so far. 2 goals for Prayet as Leicester beat Southampton. And West Ham come from behind to beat Newcastle. And City continue winning as they beat Everton 2-0, going back top thanks to De Bruyne and Fernandinho. Okay, now we take on Palace for our last game of the episode. It's been 2 wins out of 2 so far. Who will this be? 3 in a row. So 2 changes. Straight swap. Alba's injury means Fabra comes right back in, and Toko Akambi starts instead of Fernandes. Alright, Palace, I've got Guaita in goal, Ward, Cahill, Sacco and Riedewald at the back. Pusetto, Milivojevic, Camarasa, MacArthur and Schlupp in midfield with AU up front. No Wilfried Zaha, no Andros Townsend. That's good news for me. Hennessy, Kelly, Alioski, Benteke, Wickham, Tompkins and Drea on the bench. Alright, and we'll kick things off. Early yellow card for Hummels isn't good. And one for Laporte as well after just 4 minutes. Palace corner now, Pusetto to take. Header away by Hummels. Schlupp heads it out wide to Pusetto. His cross is blocked by Chong and he's able to keep it in as well. Chong with the clearance, and it's turned out to be a very good pass to Rodriguez. Not so much from him though, and Riedewald cuts it out. Schlupp to Milivojevic. Back to Cahill. Ward, Milivojevic. Ward again. Gets it back from Cahill. Milivojevic to Camarasa. Milivojevic again. Cross is blocked though. And we're able to clear. Here's Camarasa. This has been a very long highlight. Milivojevic found Schlupp, and a good chance for Schlupp. But Oblak makes the save to his left. Pussetto with the corner. And Sacco with the header puts it over the bar. It's been a good start for Crystal Palace. Wondering when we plan to get into this game. Okay, we'll go down to short passing again. So Riedewald with a free kick for Palace. Gets it back from Camarasa. Here is Riedewald again. MacArthur. Good tackle by Fabinho and a chance to break for us. Fabinho though forced to go back in the end to Wan-Bissaka. He did well to hold it up though. Back to Fabinho. Plays it down the line, but Riedewald cuts it out and clears, but it's come to Laporte. And now Bale. Bale looking for a cross. It's blocked, and Palace can counter now with Camarasa, and he finds AU over the top. AU holds it up. That's a good ball into the middle to find Schlupp. Schlupp goes for goal. It was a difficult effort, and it goes wide. Now Ward with a free kick plays it to Pussetto. Camarasa, good ball down the line for Ward. And Ward on the right looks for the cross, plays it back instead to Milivojevic, who shoots. Blocked by Fabinho for a corner. All Palace so far. It's been a really disappointing first half. Pussetto will take, and Chong eventually gets it away. Well brought down by Cazorla, and we can break here. Cazorla looks for Toko Ekambi with a chance. Good save by Guaita, but the flag is up for offside. Guaita with the free kick. Looks for Schlupp and finds him. Schlupp turns. He's done well against Chong. Schlupp gets in the cross, and AU right in front of the goal. Plays it back to MacArthur. It's blocked. I have no idea why AU didn't go for goal himself, but I'm certainly thankful he didn't. He was right in front of the goal and decided to turn back. I can't understand it. Riedewald's long ball. Laporte heads it away. Here's Rodriguez. His ball over the top has found Toko Ekambi, and his shot is blocked by Sacco for a corner. The first shot I've actually seen us take in this game. Rodriguez on the corner. Sacco heads it away. Laporte heads it back in there, but it's straight at Guaita. Yeah, I can see Schlupp as a danger, thanks. Ward's throw to Camarasa. Milivojevic goes for the switch. Wan-Bissaka though heads it away. Schlupp. AU. Milivojevic back to AU. Flag stays down. And that's a terrific goal by Jordan AU. And Palace have deserved it, to be honest. They've been much better in this game. And this may be the end of our unbeaten league start. But there's still plenty of time. Can pick it up, hopefully, at least in the second half. So Laporte's throw now to Toko Ekambi, who's done well to carry it forward and goes all the way. and forces a save out of Gaeta, who just gets there before Toko Ekambi. That's better. Oblak plays the goal kick short to Laporte. Laporte will bring it out. Finds Fabra. Back to Laporte. He goes over the top looking for Toko Ekambi, but Ward gets there first. Pass back to Gaeta. Sacco to Riedewald, and he goes over the top, and it's found Milivojevic in behind. Not a place he's usually at. Oblak makes a great save, but once again, the flag is up. Anyway. 2 minutes of added time. And that's it for the first half. Well, Fabinho gets a yellow card first, but yeah, we're deservedly behind thanks to Jordan Ayew's strike. And we're going to have to do much, much better than that in the second half if we want to preserve our unbeaten record, let alone win the game. I think this is the last series that I'm unbeaten in the league as well, so I'd like to keep it that way. So Ayew gets a header in on goal straight after the second half starts, but it's straight at Oblak. Sacco gets it back from Camarasa again. Looks for Milivojevic, and he manages to get it back to Camarasa. Milivojevic again. Good turn, finds Pussetto. And his cross or shot is blocked by Fabra for a corner. Pussetto takes, Fabinho heads it away at the back post. Under not much pressure, has to be said. Milivojevic to Sacco. Camarasa to Cahill. He plays it long, and once again they've got him behind, and Schlupp with a great chance. Saved by Oblak, but he's put in the rebound. And Jeffrey Schlupp has made it 2-0. And we haven't started the second half with any more urgency than the first, and this is well deserved for Crystal Palace. Of course, we can make the excuse we're missing some players, but the same team was able to win the other two games, and Schlupp goes for goal again. Oblak makes the catch. And of course, there's also the fatigue excuse. We played in the Europa League. But, I mean, most of these players are used to playing in Europe in midweek and playing in the league in the weekend. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Camarasa goes long, finds Pussetto on the right. Fabra tries to tackle him but loses out in the end. Here's Milivojevic, sets up MacArthur on the edge of a box, is deflected, and in a fortunate way in the end that it goes straight to Oblak. Riedewald with a throw for Palace to Schlupp. Back to Riedewald. MacArthur over top. Once again, Ayew is through. But Laporte gets back to make the block. And once again, another long ball finds Ayew. How many times have they just broken us down with long balls? But Fabra clears it and is fallen kindly for Toko Ekambi, who might take it all the way. But Gaeta makes the save. Well, he's the only one who's looked remotely like making something happen, but even he hasn't done that well. Gaeta puts it down and plays it to Cahill. Ward to Milivojevic, back to Ward. Gets it back from Pussetto. Long ball, finds Ayew, and Ayew's through again. One-on-one with the keeper. Gets his second, and we're 3-0 down to Crystal Palace. in what I can only say has been an absolutely shocking performance. AU now on a hat trick. Chong looking tired, will take him off. Bring on Fagundes. He can't be much worse than anyone on the pitch at the moment. Cazorla goes long and Toko Akambi's through. Can he get one back? No, he can't. Gaita makes the save. And Palace get it away. Throw in for us. Wan-Bissaka to Fabinho. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Fabinho again. Wan-Bissaka. Fabinho. Wan-Bissaka. Switches it and finds Bale in a lot of space. Chance for Gareth Bale. But Gaita makes another good save. Rodriguez with a corner. Milivojevic clears. And it'll be a throw. Cahill now with a free kick. Gets it back from Ward. Milivojevic, Camarasa. Once again, AU's in behind. Chance for a hat trick, AU, but Oblak doesn't let it through his near post. And it'll be a corner. Pusetto will take. Laporte heads it away. Out to Camarasa. Pusetto's cross. Wan-Bissaka heads it away. Fabra heads it on. And Bale just puts it behind for a corner, not even a throw. Pusetto takes. Laporte gets it clear as far as Camarasa. Back to Pusetto. Good, well stopped by Fabra. Alioski now replacing Pusetto. 3 minutes added on. And it's just going to be a loss, isn't it? Let's bring off Bale and Fabinho as well, who are also tired. If we even have any players suitable to bring on. Left mid. Cazorla, Rodriguez, Toko Akambi, I suppose. Wait, even Wan-Bissaka can play left mid? Huh, that's interesting. So Cruz is the only guy we can really bring on for Fabinho. As for Bale, guess we can only really bring on Carlos Fernandez and then swap him. Hold on. This is for future reference as well. So Cazorla is green. Okay, Rodriguez. Yeah. Never mind. Fernandez for Bale. Swap him with Rodriguez. And Cruz for Fabinho. And look at that. That's a tired Fabinho. Getting dispossessed just randomly by MacArthur. Don't even know if we'll have time to make the subs. Wan-Bissaka's found Toko Akambi with a decent looking pass, but he is completely isolated. As he has been for most of the game. whereas Schlupp could maybe rub some salt in the wound, but nope, that's it. And there is the whistle. Our first league defeat of the season. And it's more than a defeat, it's an absolute trouncing. As Palace beat us 3-0, 2 goals by Jordan Ayew, 1 for Jeffrey Schlupp. And fully deserved defeat. Ayew, unsurprisingly, man of the match. Worst player, according to the ratings, it's Toko Akambi, but I definitely look to our defence as underperforming by quite a lot. So yeah, we're 4th now in the league. Norwich could actually overtake us with their game away to Arsenal. That'll be difficult, but they possibly could. Yeah, so that's going to do it for this episode. So a 1-0 win over Brighton to get back to winning ways, thanks to a Chong stunner. And we got 2 wins out of 2 in the Europa League. Carlos Fernandez's goal, seeing us beat Sparta Prague. Before that, capitulation just now against Palace. Next time is going to be a much tougher episode because we face Chelsea at home, followed by an easier Europa League game at home to Malmo. And then we go to the Emirates to take on Arsenal. So 2 very tough league games. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the stream or the video if you're watching this after. If you feel obliged, you can subscribe or check out my social media links below. My Discord is most recommended because you can see when I'm going live and when my schedule is, so you can miss your favorite series. But if not, hopefully I will see you on the next video or stream. Have a good day and peace.